Managing DoD war-fighting capabilities is like managing a mall and the hospital emergency room at the same time. Like an EER, everything can be critical. You need total situational awareness, you require fast response, and rely on team coordination and training. Your tools must be ready and reliable, and failure is not an option. And like a mall, there are numerous shops, each is different in purpose with different requirements for supplies and provisioning, and each relies on data differently to accomplish its goals. Because your war-fighting capability is part mall and part ER, you need a tool with a unique vision that can manage both in a single platform. Welcome to ProCap 360.
You need a console to control the complexities of battlefield logistics or even day-to-day operations, but your data sits in countless legacy systems atop countless applications that are not continuously vetted against enemy state attacks that can compromise your active operations at mission tempo. Data is one of the most valuable assets for the warfighter. You need an American-only solution tailor-made for our forces and intel communities. Your challenge is to optimize how you can use this ocean of data so that you can see problems that are otherwise not readily visible. And you need automation, immediate situational awareness, fast response, and non-stop communication with all your relevant personnel in real time.
Now imagine you could centralize all your DoD and vendor data into a single platform for a comprehensive view of all your data-driven operations using elegant layman-level visual dashboards that filter information overload into readily actionable alerts. Imagine you could also vet all the software components and your entire data infrastructure. Now add continuous real-time communication among all active personnel, remediating a threat or failure on the spot. Plus, you can compartmentalize and redact by individual users and by organization to ensure everyone is on a need-to-know clearance. ProCap 360 is all these things out of the box.
ProCap 360 is a game changer because you can control all mission data management with an omniscient view, from capital to component assets. It elevates the zero-trust model to manage the quality and threat resistance of all underlying software and hardware, including the provenance and pedigree of all your systems and their chain of custody from source to production. It ensures real-time information for immediate action and real-time communication. It can back up all your data in a quantum-resistant cryptographic store that can thwart an attack from a quantum computing-enabled enemy. If a penetration attempt is detected, it can immediately self-heal by reconfiguring the data into new nodes and closing out the compromised nodes before any damage can be done.
You can use ProCap 360 vertically within a single command or horizontally across all commands and departments of DoD. ProCap is logically designed to be limitless in scale of operation and scale of data management and threat protection. It all depends on how much and how far the user wants to put this tool to use. From platoon to Pentagon, ProCap 360 is scalable with out-of-the-box controls for information redaction and compartmentalization. Its visual dashboards can also be customized for tactical and strategic users, from specialist to flag officer. The vision of ProCap 360 sets it apart from all other tools. ProCap is to information systems what a mall is to shoppers, whereas existing products are like the individual shops inside the mall. Each is specific to something, and they don't readily work together. Most existing tools are single-purpose, stay in their own silo, and use an API to communicate with another tool that also stays in its own silo. Usually, you need to manually normalize the data between source and target systems. But ProCap is limitless in its ability to augment its own domain of effectiveness by ingesting all source systems, then turning oceans of information into visual dashboards that any layman can understand. You get a holistic view of aggregated information that is easy to understand and react to. ProCap 360 is all these things out of the box. ProCap 360 is installed in AWS, Azure, and Google commercial clouds with its underlying graph database, ingestion engine, and visual dashboards. Our Neo4j graph database allows ProCap to be data model agnostic and ingest any other data from any other source system. Neo4j is a proven technology and is the most widely implemented graph database in the world.
Let us know how we can help. Just reach out to us anytime for a demo and discussion.